Hello, hello, hello. Biohack here with another live arena video. All right, let's check my Altar of Souls or my Soul Merchant. What do we got in here? Harima, Jag, Ragash, Cryptine Grawl. Not exactly what I'm looking for. All right, so far, so good. Other things we have going on are this Prism Shard event, which, as I suspected, does have Armons in it. However, I think this is a pretty bad event in general. The Armons is really the only champion I actually care about getting in this whole pool. 16 Legos means that basically on average, it's about like $9.50 per summon if you look at this cost right here. And you need 16 summons to get a Lego, so you're looking at like something like $160 per Lego on average, which means when there's 16 in the pool, if you only really want one, it's like $1,900 to get one, which is dog water. Like, that is terrible. So really no interest in this. I might pick up the Prism from the various events that we have going on. I definitely won't do the Soul Chase either. This is a scam. Complete waste of Soul Stones since there's no boost on them. And this I might actually do, especially since I'd really like to get this ore. And, you know, it's not too much higher to go up there. But other than that, I guess I'll get it from the Gear Ascension tournament as well if it's in there. Actually, not sure. I don't see it on the icon, but I'll do that tournament as well. Other than that, yeah, we're probably skipping all that stuff. Let's see what else is going on. I need to finish this Dungeon Divers. I kind of forgot it was ending today, so I gotta dump a bunch of energy in it later. Probably, will I go for the Void Shard? Probably not. No, it's like 1,300 energy. That seems... Well, no, it's more than that because that's Dungeon Diver points. I think it's like 0.7, 0.65 energy, or points per energy. So what would that be? Like 2,000 energy? Yeah, no, not worth it. If there was like a 2x speed or something, it'd be a little more tempting, but there's not. So, all right, we'll finish that and get the base fragments later today, and I think that's it. But for now, I'm just going to jump into the fights. Currently ranked 26 on the leaderboards. That's kind of crazy, actually. That means I've dropped only 1 rating since yesterday. That's a little surprising, but I won't complain. Rank 30 over here. What do we need? 200 more points past Mike. Cool. All right, let's jump into it. On stream yesterday, after I finished recording, I did go put my Aspect of Siroth back on Kaja, and I put the Hollowed Hilt on Armons. So Armons is now a lot faster than he was. He's like 430 something at the moment. And Kaja obviously lost 15 speed, but I was losing more fights because Kaja was dying to certain abilities than I was because she wasn't fast enough. I rarely lose fights because she's not fast enough. So, I don't know. That's kind of where I'm at. We'll see. It's one of those things where it's like, it helps me win more fights on average, but there are some fights that I'm going to lose because of it against a very small number of players. So if I'm getting matched with those players all the time, then it's like, oh, shoot, I should have had the Hollowed Hilt. But if I'm not, like Doc, I think is one. And there's a few others where if I have that hilt on Kaja, I will be faster than their fastest champion. But if I don't, I won't. So... My win rate's been really good this season. I'm up to 64%, which is quite a bit higher than usual. That's kind of annoying that they took my Sulfurion. They probably know that I like to use him. Why do I have their Gizmak and Odin listed? And let's see. Who do I want to run here? We definitely want Kaja to be one of them. Do I want Rotos to be the other? I think I do. It's either Rotos or Mezimel. Bad in that Odin, I don't want to deal with the strip. I don't know why he went with let's see, we'll go here. Well, that's a little frustrating, but so be it. Rotos, my man. Popping off. Very well done. Take my Sulfurion again. I feel like I am in a pretty good position where I can counter the things I run, and I like run certain things so often that I know what is and isn't good against them. So sometimes I'll run into players like, I don't know if that guy took Sulfurion because he knows I use Sulfurion. He could have just actually wanted Sulfurion, especially since he had a 6-star and Gizmak plus Sulfurion is a good combo. So I'm not saying he did, but in general, it's nice that it's like, oh, you're gonna try and take the thing I want to use against you. Well, I know exactly what to do about that. All right, Taurus Waifu. Haven't fought him in a long time. He runs Lazarius, Narcisse, Fatalis, Quintus, Tormund, Harima, Marius, Siegfried, Elva, and Korra, Armons, UDK, Siphi, Shuzen. So, I don't think he has Marichka, ironically. The name Taurus Waifu. Pretty sure he does not. So, we probably don't want to run Carnage if he could run UDK. I can't remember how he has his Siegfried built. I probably just run Narcisse. Oh, wait a minute. No, I need a speed. I should have. I don't know. Should I have gone Fabian? I might have gone. I might have probably should have gone Fabian. No, we can get away with Carnage actually because he didn't run UDK, so that'll be fine. Who is the best ban? He's probably gonna ban Kaja and try and get me with Tormund. But honestly, I don't know if I care. It's a lot of polymorph. Interesting. Okay. This is going to be a kind of... Siroth is going to save me in this fight. If we win this fight, it's going to be because of Siroth. Because I'm not going to be able to kill this... Oh, wait, no, I have Lockout. Never mind. I was going to say, I'm not going to be able to kill this Siegfried. But... I can tank him with Kaja. Oh my god, fucking frozen. Oh my god, dude, this Tormund absolutely wrecked me. Holy shit. Dude, that's really annoying because it's a very low odds to actually land it on the Kaja. Anyway, And then she's pretty high resistance. Yeah, GG. Bummer, dude. Bummer. She's pretty high resistance, so he had to have a lot of accuracy on that to land it on the Kasha, and even with all that accuracy. And if the first one doesn't land, then I'm in a way better spot, because I'll get the full first turn of everyone popping off. Oh, that's a bummer. Oh, well. It's just RNG. Although the heavy bolster on the Ancora was still going to be a little bit problematic, but it probably would have been fine. That also was kind of a ban thing, too. The Carnage ban is... It's a good ban, but if I banned the Ancora, it would have left him with like very little, or even the Siegfried, very little options in terms of what am I trying to say? Survivability. I was going to look this player up and then I got distracted. Oh, I don't know if I know them. Where's my warlord? I don't want to play this. Oh, thanks. I'm really surprised you banned the Marius. Because I would have... Well, actually, I don't know how these things are built. Yeah, he's got immunity Siegfried. Okay. Oh, shit. Oh my god, 3%ed on top of it? That sucks. That super sucks. We might have been able to do something if we didn't get 3%ed, but I just wish I had the fucking Death Dealer relic. So I could go for like Commodus instead. The Fabian died to one hit of the Carnage, which... Or I guess he died on the second hit of the Carnage. I was hoping I would spread the block actives, but obviously that didn't work. I think I still probably would have been okay though, if we didn't 3%, because we could at least revive with Kaja. It's a bummer to start with 2 losses though. Against, I mean, it's one thing if it's against super high rated players. Although Taurus Waifu's got a good account, but it's not like cracking account. What am I doing? Let's do this. Ethan Hunt. Dude, my notes are so outdated for this guy. Taurus, Mezamel, Mortu, Warlord, UDK, Elva are all things we've seen before. I'm taking a big risk doing this because if he throws like a Hegemon, I'm going to have to tank it, but... We got Siroth on Kaja now. That's a little annoying, but I might be able to bust her Stone Skin with Sulfurion. Yeah. I don't know why I did that. That was stupid. We won't risk this. Oh, shit. Nice. Oh, that was close. Okay, cool. I thought the Empress would survive the Marius, but he did not. But he killed the Marius with his reflect, so it's kind of fine. Eating the Enfeeble on the Fabian, or on the Armans, was a big part of the problem. Rhythern, all right. Rhythern is tough, but I've been doing pretty well against him recently. The key to beating him, and for me, has been to not run Armans. To run like Fabian or Warlord instead. But I'm going to see what he runs. Particularly, I want to see... Okay. Do we get Odin? Do we get... That's a big question. Is like, do we get Odin or Marichka? I don't know how this Freya is built either. A part of me thinks it could be immunity because of the blessing. Okay, so he went with Marichka, and he went with Cheshire. So you can get away with Armans because there's no Odin. I know he's got a Siroth on the Noel. The big question for me is going to be, what's the Freya build? And there's no Stone Skin. Or sorry, there's no Polymorph is what I meant to say. So that's good too. Let's see, how do I want to play this? Okay. I don't know how that, I was still a little worried about, well, I shouldn't be worried about the Cheshire, what am I saying? Because no way Kaja will die, because I put Siroth. That's a fight, fight didn't play out, but if the Cheshire got a turn, we probably would have been fine, because he had the decrease attack on him, which obviously is going to nerf his damage a lot. And, you know, I block active skills, so he couldn't use, all he could use is his A1, which to be fair is like one of his strongest abilities. Like his A1 is kind of what he's known for, but it means he can't do like the extra turn shenanigans. Kaja has Siroth, so pretty much no shot. We don't just tank it with Kaja, revive everyone, kill him on the next turn. And it once, even the thing is once he does his first turn and loses the block damage, even if he gets another turn, like even if the Freya procs is passive and gives him an extra turn instantly, he'll kill himself on Empress before any of my other champions would die anyway. So there's no risk. But I was like really trying to think about what the best way to do that is. And I'm still a little unsure. I guess I killed him on the... Dude, this is the problem with Carnage. I wish like he would still put stuff up after his first hit. Because like he has block passives on his first attack. But he attacks first and then it procs the passive from the damage. And then the block passives goes up right afterwards. Like, if Carnage worked like Rhonda, where he put up all the debuffs first and then attacked, he would be like 1,000 times better than he is right now. It would be insane how good he is. But the problem is like so many targets will just die before he can actually hit them. And it's like, and it's a balance because the variability in how tanky someone can be huge. Like sometimes you really, really need them to die and he doesn't hit hard enough if it's like a super tanky champion. And then sometimes you really need them to take all the hits. Like 2 fights today have had big problems with Carnage killing someone too early. Like we lost that fight earlier today because we 3% of the Armans, but also because Carnage one-shot the Fabian or 2-shot the Fabian and didn't put the block actives up. It'd also be nice if you put block actives before block passives. But anyway, moral of the story is like he's a really tricky champion to use effectively for that reason. I wish he put his buffs up before he attacked. I mean, you could argue he'd probably be too strong then, but dude, Nice exists, so nothing can be too strong. He doesn't revive, block revive. Actually, he does block revive. Unresistible crowd control. He actually does kind of unresistible crowd control. But he doesn't have the crazy survivability that Nice does. Or the damage. Like, his damage is good, but it's It takes more setup than nice. Although, I guess nice... I mean, the setup for nice is damage is just having everyone else on the team die. I don't know why I'm putting this guy in the spreadsheet. I'm never going to end up fighting them again. I just find myself using Warlord instead of Fabian all the time. I don't know. I do bring in Fabian every once in a while, but it's really because Carnage. I want to use Carnage regardless of his aura, but then he also provides the speed aura that sets up Sulfurion. But I could do some fun stuff with Fabian and Empress, or Fabian and Volcanos. This guy should ban Warlord, probably. Although Marius will probably kill most of these people. It doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. Yep. Okay, fair enough. Interesting. 2-turn Stone Skin on the Thor is kind of odd. I'm thinking about like what other demon spawn I can put in my teams with Volcanos when I want to run second. Duchess is nice. If I had a Commodus, that would be amazing. I do have a Hefrak. Been wondering if Hefrak would actually be worth building against some of these teams that run like Hegemon and Sulfurion. Like who is it that I'm always fighting? Is it Crotchy? Or is it no Jose? Jose 1279, I think. I mean, they both run Hegemon against me a lot. But I've been using Rotos a lot to good effect. But Hefrak could do something similar. And then I could run like Duchess, Hefrak, Volcanos. Could even run like Duchess, Hefrak, Volcanos. I don't know if I'd want to throw a Wither actually would work. Duchess, Hefrak, Volcanos, Wither. Yeah, I don't know who else. What would be another good demon spawn? What other demon spawn have revives? There's not many, right? Just ban the nice. Should be fine. The one thing here is... yeah, I might have to swap into... let's see. How do I want to play this? There is polymorph on that team, so let's not do that. Let's just do this. No, come on, Poly. Oh, that sucks. He's not even 6-star. He's only 5. This will be interesting. Let's see how this goes. We're going to get locked. Oh, interesting. Should kill himself to Empress. Oh, he didn't. What? That's mildly annoying. Did I resist the Fabian? I don't know how I have my abilities, but I'm not complaining. He shouldn't have the revive, but he can... Oh, no, he has the revive. Sorry, it's... Oh, that's a bummer. Hopefully this Marius dies to the Empress. Oh, this is... Yeah. We're in a bad spot. Because even if Empress dies, I'm pretty sure his passive... I already procced. I don't really see a world where we... Well, maybe if he goes for the stun here. I need... Oh, wow. This is like a super low accuracy Fabian. What the hell? Okay, he landed at that time. Ah, I needed a Wisdom of Battle. Ah, bummer. Bummer. That was really just polymorph, all polymorph. I guess I could have... I don't know. What else could I have done? I could have swapped. Maybe I should have just swapped. I was getting greedy and thinking like, oh, I can block actives, block passives with the Galathyr, but I should have just swapped with the Carnage. Nuked. Galathyr would have revived everyone, and then Carnage could nuke again. You know what I should have done too, I think? I think I should have not AoE'd on the Empress and saved it for after the Galathyr revive. Unfortunately, I really need the Empress, or I really need the Carnage to go before the Empress. And that's one of the things I haven't done in my speed tuning that I kind of need to, is I need to speed tune it so that Carnage is only using one turn meter boosting gem. Or no, is it... Yeah, Carnage is only using one turn meter boosting gem, but he's built faster than Empress. And then if I get the double turn meter boost... Or no, wait, is it the other way around? Hold on, I'm trying to think about this. If I have double turn meter boost, I want Carnage to go first. No, so it's Empress needs to be built with one turn meter boosting gem. And so if I get 2 turn meter boosts, Carnage goes first. But if I get 1 turn meter boost from Kaja, Empress goes first. And the idea there is either I'm going to Sulfurion strip the Stone Skin, in which case I want Carnage to go first, because then Carnage could block everyone by hitting the Marius. Or I want Empress to go first to strip the Stone Skin so that Carnage can follow. So I wonder what I would need to do. How fast is my Empress right now? They might honestly already be there. Maybe I just need to pull the gem out of him. I'm gonna go look him up on Hell Hades right now. How fast is my Empress? My Empress is 313. This guy runs Commodus, Tormund, Kaja, Crixia, Siphi. And my notes say that the Carnage is not built, or the Commodus is not built super well. So this is a bit risky because of all of the champions being vulnerable to Enfeeble. But Enfeeble didn't land, so we're fine. Even if it did land, I don't think it would be the end of the world. I think He-Man could just swap a nuke, but... do I want to check the numbers real quick? One thing we could do is just test it in Doom Tower. So if I go... Oops. Empress goes first. Actually, no, Empress is going to go first no matter what. Okay, right now, because he's just straight up faster. Let's test this real quick. I guess I could do this mathematically, and I wouldn't have to spend the resources to take this gem out, but I think it's only like 40, so screw it. Okay, so if we double turn meter boost, we want to see Carnage go first, which I think should happen. Yeah, okay, so now Carnage goes first. And if we single turn meter boost... Empress goes first. Yep, okay. Okay, yep, that's what we want. So we'll just drop that gem from Empress, because he's already fast enough anyway. I built him faster. I redid the math, and I was like, oh, I don't need them to be quite as fast as I thought they did. Let's see, what can we put in here? Let's do this. Extra accuracy for his freeze, or for his sphere. Okay. All right, we got one more battle. All right, then. That's quite the queue time. Ooh. Sorry, buddy. Getting a lot of Empress today. Someday we'll even get a blessing for him. I don't want to ban here. I don't know why. I'm just going to ban Ancora. Sweet. All right. Well, we got 70% today. 2 of those were because Armand's killed too early. Ironically. Not Armand's, Carnage killed too early. I'm trying to remember what went wrong on this one. Oh, I got polyed, didn't I? Yeah, I got polyed when I tried to Carnage the Fabian. And we got 3%ed. Didn't fight anyone... Like, the hardest... Or, like, the best player we fought probably was Taurus Waifu. Where'd he go? Yeah. But, man, most of these other fights were... like 1,000-point players. Ugh, matchmaking. Matchmaking. They gotta fix it, dude. It's so bad. So bad. All right. Well, so be it. It's gonna be it for me today. I will see you all in the next one. Have a good one. Cheers.